Hello, hello, welcome in. Oh my God, you guys, this is getting really ridiculous out in this world. So, hello together. How are you? Hi, Key. Hello, how are you? This is a lot, you guys. This is a lot, and I know UK is going through it now. This is in the US. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, this is a father. A father. This is a father that did this. A father, you guys. This is horrible. This is horrible. I don't know what the heck he was thinking. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wow. I'm okay. How are you? So I looked it up and I saw that you guys didn't have anything as of what I could find. I didn't see anything. Nobody sent me any emails. Thank God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. So now I'm going to share this with you guys. I want you guys to listen to this carefully. This is just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this world. A father. I know you've seen other cases as well with the father doing things or the mother doing things, but this is, oh my God, this is horrendous. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Murder-suicide had just gotten out here at 4 o'clock. A man at the center of a murder-suicide had just gotten out of jail a day before the tragedy. This is Daquan Jones. Police say that he shot his 6-year-old daughter, her mother, and 2 others before turning the gun on himself. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Lena Tillett. This is just horrific. This 6-year-old little girl is now fighting for her life. Her mother, Kiera Massenberg, was killed. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan has been digging through the suspect's criminal history. Joining us now live, Chelsea. Jones had a lengthy history of violence toward women.
Yeah, that's certainly right, Lena. Let's set the scene, though. We're here where that horrific crime ended at this home in Nash County, and that's where authorities say Daquan Jones shot and killed himself inside this home. We want to zoom in and show you that front right bedroom window. You can see evidence of that bullet hole, and that's where we understand from the homeowner, Mr. Alston, who lives inside here, said that occurred. We understand that Daquan Jones, in the early morning hours of Sunday morning, came to this house with bloody clothes on. His friend confronted him and said, "What's going on?" He said his girlfriend, Kiera Massengill, was in his car outside asleep, but when Mr. Alston went to check on her, she in fact was deceased. This is 27-year-old Kiera Massenberg, killed Sunday morning. Authorities say her boyfriend, Daquan Jones, shot her at this home on Weaver Circle in Sharpsburg. They say he also shot their 6-year-old daughter, Zoe. Authorities say Jones didn't stop there. He also shot 2 of his friends, Devontae Ricks and Micaiah Page, both now recovering. Jones then got in his car and dropped his wounded 6-year-old daughter off here at this home on Lee Road. He then drove about 20 minutes north to this home in Gold Rock in Nash County, where he shot himself inside. Authorities then found Kiera Massenberg in his car, dead in the back seat. I found out today Jones has a history of domestic violence with Massenberg, last year threatening her by saying, "Do you think I'm playing? I'm going to hurt you," according to the Edgecombe County Sheriff's Office. And just 1 month ago, on July 15th, court records show he was arrested for felony assault for punching Kiera in the face, knocking her teeth out, and fracturing her nose. All right, so I want to share a statement that Sheriff Calvin Woodard of Wilson County shared with us today. He said this is an incident that is disheartening to the community and to all the families that will endure this pain for the rest of their lives. Mr. Jones's actions have restricted a child from having a chance to enjoy life, play with dolls, go to prom, and tell her mother that she loves her every day. We understand, Lena, as you mentioned in the earlier part of the newscast, that 6-year-old Zoe Jones is fighting for her life. We hope to have an update for you in our later newscasts. We're live in Nash County. Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News.
A very sad,
Hello, RX
frustrating
Nails.
story to hear. Just terrible.
Hold on, guys. Lord have mercy. How you doing, RX Nails? How
Tonight at 10 o'clock, a devastating update to a murder-suicide in Wilson County. Just after 7 o'clock this evening, this precious 6-year-old girl you see here, Zoe Jones, passed away. Her mother, Kiara Massenberg, who you also see, died yesterday. They were both victims of a quadruple shooting in a tragic case of domestic violence. Investigators say the suspect had a history of violence toward women and had gotten out of jail only a day before the shooting. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lena Tillett.
And I'm Gerald Owens. Documents obtained by WREL showed DeQuan Jones had threatened Massenberg with violence in the past. This tragic case sheds light on how dangerous
This
domestic
is
violence can
horrible.
be. WREL's Julian Grace talked with people who help victims of domestic violence and their families, and he joins us live from Raleigh. Julian, there are efforts underway to protect victims, especially children.
There are, Gerald. You know, some are pushing for state lawmakers.
So, you guys, this is horrible. So this is a father, okay, with a 6-year-old daughter that he shot. He shot her, okay? And then he took her to that home that they showed you on there. So he takes her to that home, and this little girl gets to the hospital. They do what they can to bring her, bring her to life, help her, hopefully to make it. And she doesn't make it, you guys. Her own daggone father. Her own damn father. What is really going on in this world? Her own father would do this to her. This is horrible. Oh my God, this is so bad.
To do more to protect victims of domestic violence, especially children.
You're not giving up this fight, are you?
No. No, the hope is to have a bill passed by 2025.
Christy Melvin shared her story, and it starts with her baby boy, Jesse Ray Adams. Back in 2012, she left her abuser for good, but the two shared joint custody of Jesse. And later that year, her estranged husband did the unthinkable. He shot and killed their 3-year-old and then himself.
I've seen the worst possible scenario.
Now this right here is another one. The father. Why would they unalive their own kids? I just don't understand. Why are they unaliving their own kids and then they go off themselves? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why don't they just go ahead and take care of themselves and then don't worry about nobody else? Just take care of yourself and leave everybody else alone. Leave these innocent children alone. This is ridiculous. I don't understand this.
And I don't want other people to feel the way I feel.
But just a couple of days ago, it happened again, this time in Rocky Mount. Nash County Sheriff says in a murder-suicide, 32-year-old DeQuan Jones shot and killed his child's mother, 27-year-old Kiara Massenberg, and his daughter, 6-year-old Zoe Jones, before killing himself. Court documents show Jones was arrested for threatening Massenberg before. Investigators confirming to WREL that the couple had been involved in numerous domestic disputes. Jones was even charged with felony assault against Massenberg. And then late this evening, family members confirmed that Zoe had died.
Yeah, she's not my child, but she is. They're all my children. This should not be happening.
But investigators stress if you must leave, you must leave.
It sounds like it's very easy just to pack up and leave. But there are a lot of barriers that exist in relationships that keep people from just packing up and walking away.
Melvin is now keeping Jesse's memory alive. She's pushing Jesse's Law, which would ensure children are never in the presence or custody of an abuser.
Jesse's Law is to ensure that what has happened right now doesn't happen again and again and again.
Now, Melvin tells me she is going to push for Jesse's Law to pass in 2025. If it doesn't, she says she'll try again in 2026 2027, the years go on. She just wants to showcase that she is not giving.
God, I hope they pass that law. Oh my God. Because DV, oh my goodness, it can escalate to this. You guys, it could escalate to this. If you're in a situation where you are, oh my God. Sorry. I should have put the trigger on here. Anyway, if you guys were going through this, you definitely need to get out. You got to get out. You got to get out. And take your children and get out. Oh my God, this could escalate to being unalived, you and your child. Wow.
This fight. For now, reporting live in downtown Raleigh, Julian Grace, WRL News.
Just breaks your heart. Breaks your heart. All right.
Do you own your own home in Louisiana, but still rent your electricity?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find another one on this one. Jesus, Jesus. This happens more than y'all think. I'm just letting you know. This happens more than you think. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mm-hmm. Let's see if they have another one. Okay, so this is similar to the other one, but a little bit more information, obviously, because it's longer. This is so sad. Horrific. Jesus Christ.
A man at the center of a murder-suicide had just gotten out of jail a day before the tragedy. This is DaQuan Jones. Police say that he shot his 6-year-old daughter, her mother, and 2 others before turning the gun on himself. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Lena Tillett. This is just horrific. This 6-year-old.
Can somebody tell me in the chat, why do people do this? Why do they hurt others, unalive people? I'm not even going to sit there and code it. Unalive people, their children, their significant other, the baby mama, however you want to put it, and then they go and take care of themselves. Why can't they just take care of themselves, if you know what I mean? Like, go to hell. You know what I mean? Because that's where they're going. They're going to hell after they do this type of thing. You know, even if they just do themselves, they're still going to go to hell, because that's, you know, one of the rules in the Bible. You don't off yourself. I'm trying to keep this clean, and I'm trying to go around words and it's not coming out right, but you know what I mean by that. And then you go and you unalive your baby mama, your wife, your girlfriend, however you want to put it, and your child. And then he shoots 2 of his other friends. Yeah, 2 people, 2 friends of his, or could friends of both of theirs. He tells us, oh, she's in the car. She's okay. She's in the car. All right. But he goes in there and she's not okay. She's actually been shot and she's not live anymore. So you tell me what the heck is going on in this world. Oh, Lordy, Lordy.
Little girl is now fighting for her life. Her mother, Kiara Massenberg, was killed. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan has been digging through the suspect's criminal history. Joining us now live, Chelsea. Jones had a lengthy history of violence toward women.
Yeah, that's certainly right, Lena. Let's set the scene, though. We're here where that horrific crime ended at this home in Nash County, and that's where authorities say DaQuan Jones shot and killed himself inside this home. We want to zoom in and show you that front right bedroom window. You can see evidence of that bullet hole, and that's where we understand from the homeowner, Mr. Alston, who lives inside here, said that occurred. We understand that DaQuan Jones, in the early morning hours of Sunday morning, came to this house with bloody clothes on. His friend confronted him and said, "What's going on?" He said his girlfriend, Kiera Massengill, was in his car outside asleep. But when Mr. Alston went to check on her, she in fact was asleep.
Right.
This is
Asleep.
27-year-old Kiera Massenberg, killed Sunday morning. Authorities say her boyfriend, Daquan Jones, shot her at this home on Weaver Circle in Sharpsburg. They say he also shot their 6-year-old daughter, Zoe. Authorities say Jones didn't stop there. He also shot 2 of his friends, Devontae Ricks and Micaiah Page, both now recovering. Jones then got in his car and dropped his wounded 6-year-old daughter off here at this home on Lee Road. He then drove about 20 minutes north to this home in Gold Rock in Nash County, where he shot himself inside. Authorities then found Kiera Massenberg in his car, dead in the back seat. I found out today Jones has a history of domestic violence with Massenberg. Last year, threatening her by saying, "Do you think I'm playing? I'm going to hurt you," according to the Edgecombe County Sheriff's Office. And just 1 month ago, on July 15th, court records show he was arrested for felony assault for punching Kiera in the face, knocking her teeth out, and fracturing her nose. All right, so I want to share a statement that Sheriff Calvin Woodard of Wilson County shared with us today. He said this is an incident that is disheartening to the community.
Oh, this is horrible. Okay, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is a situation that I can't even understand myself. And I know a lot of others can't understand this. And for those who's going to see this later, trigger warning, get out. And I know that they say, oh, yeah, it's easy for you to say. But you know what? You got to do everything you can for your child. Your child is going to be your number one priority. It can't be anything else. You have to protect that child with everything that you have. Everything that you have, you've got to. You have to get away. You have to take your child and take your child out of there. I mean, she could not get away from him unless she moved across the ocean. Wow. Together, you want to come up for a little bit? I'm going to stay a little bit more. It's up to you. This is just horrible. And you guys, Armando sent this to me, and I had to cover it. I don't know how many other people are covering it, but I have to cover it. This is just horrific. To me, it's horrific. You're going to shoot your child, shoot the mother of your child. Oh, okay. The baby doesn't make, the 6-year-old doesn't make it. That's his daughter. She doesn't make it. The mother of his child doesn't make it. He offs himself. He shoots 2 of his friends. This is horrible. Okay, you guys, that's all I just wanted to come and tell you guys about this. This is just a situation that I know it's easy for me to say it because I've never been through it, but my children, if I ever have to deal with anything like this, having little kids like that, I would definitely do everything in my power to take that child out of that house. If I don't take myself out, I definitely got to take that baby out of here. Take that child out of there. Hey, Riaz, how are you? Take your child out. Save your child. If you can't save yourself, you got to save your child. Your child did not choose to be in this relationship. Your child did not choose to be in this DV situation. They didn't choose to get in front of that, the pow and be shot alive. The child did not choose this. Take that child out of that house if you don't plan on taking yourself out of that house. Because some women will stay. Oh, he apologized. He'll never do it again. No, he'll do it again. Look what happened here. Look at this story here. He's beat her before. He has beat her before. He came out and then he unalived them. This time it was worse than a beating. He unalived them. His 6-year-old daughter, his baby mama, and he shot his 2 friends. But 2 friends, they're fine. They can't, they're recovering. But the daughter is passed on, and the mom passed on. Hey, Armando, how are you? Thank you for giving me this case. I appreciate it. Sending me the video. So, like I said, take your children and run as fast as you can. It could start as him putting his hands on you to him unaliving you. And if you have kids, make that your priority. Your kids have to be your priority, no matter what. Your kids have to be your priority. Take your child away from there. If you don't want to, if you choose to stay, your child does not choose to stay. Trust me. They don't want to hear all that bickering and fighting and arguing and cops coming around, picking up and arresting and all that. They don't want to. That's not what they want. That's not what we brought them here for. We did not bring them to have this going on in their lives. Armando, do you want to come up? I can send you the link if you have a minute. It's a lot. It's a lot. Lord have mercy. I would have did it last night, but I was tired yesterday. So, Armando, do you want to come up? I'm going to put the link in here. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for you. If you want to come up, come on up. And together, if you want to, I know you said you can't, but if you want to come up, you can come up. I sent it in here. It's in the chat. I'll just take it off as soon as you grab it. This is so sad, y'all. I'm going to delete it off here and send it to his email. Okay, I'm going to send it to your email since you're not in yet. Oh, there you are.
Hey, girl, just for a second. What's going on?
Horrible.
Yeah.
I almost started crying last night, but I was so tired I couldn't even cry.
Look, I was so heartbroken last night. Wait till you see the story that I'm doing today. A man gave his 4-month-old baby gasoline in his bottle.
Oh my God. What is wrong with these people? Together, please explain to me what is wrong with these people. What is wrong with them?
Because the problem, well, in her
Hold on,
case,
I'm gonna put it back in.
I feel as though she couldn't get away from this person. And he's the type of person, if I can't have you, neither will anybody else. That's the kind of person I saw him to be. And I don't think that she had the resources that she needed to get away from him and to get him locked up and stayed locked up, even with all the evidence that she had when it came to domestic violence, excuse my language. But a lot of times people say, why you keep going back? Why she keep going back? She must like it. No, because she is probably being told, or she's seen him in action and know what he can do, or he probably got some heavy hitters behind him like, street gangs or, politicians or whatever. If you leave me, I'm going to do this to your family. I'm going to do that to you and your friend or anybody that's close to you. So what they do when they are abusers, they have conversations with you so that they can get to know who you are. Any predator does that. They study you. So when they finally attack, they know too much about you. So this is how I feel. You deleted just when he was going to click in. So
No, he's up here.
you deleted. Okay, so my thing is, I don't think she had enough resources to help her. You know, and when these people find out, oh, the police ain't gonna do nothing but keep me this amount of time, and oh, they ain't gonna do nothing but this, that, and the other. Oh, it ain't gonna be this, it ain't gonna be that. They get comfortable with it, like the situation that we were discussing, with Armando. So these people learn how to wiggle their way through the system to get out and continue on with their bad behavior. And continue with that bad behavior. What do you think, Mondo?
Everything you saying as far as like a way out. First of all, good morning to everyone. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Armando.
Together. Good morning.
Good morning.
The way out comment you made, I mean, that was understandable back in the 70s and the 80s. Okay, all three of us were Generation X, so we remember how the law enforcement handled domestic violence calls. A lot of times back in the 70s and the 80s, they would come write a report and go drive off to the donut shop. They would not take it serious. They just, but this is 2024. It's so many ways to get out of that situation. So many programs available to single mothers. And, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing a disservice to the kids by remaining in the situation. You would rather be homeless or in a shelter for battered women with a peace of mind and your life than to remain in a home in a toxic environment with an abusive man that you don't know. You never know. He could just wake up in the middle of the night and snap and just take out the entire family. You don't know. When you see signs like that, red flags like that, it's best to get out of it.
Amen.
And some women remain in it because they think, well, he's just having a bad day, or it's my fault, I made him mad, I shouldn't have said this, there's no reason in the world why a man should put his hands on a woman. Leave the house. Okay, leave the house, go for a walk, go for a drive, go for a jog, go to the gym and work out. Go take boxing classes. Take it out on the bag. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on a woman, especially a woman that you claim to love. And
I agree.
And this guy is a demonic individual. Like I said, there are people in this world that are heartless, they're cold-hearted, and they are demonic. And they just don't give a damn. And those type of individuals will do stuff like this. You say?
Man,
No.
it's
It
horrible.
sounds good. It sounds good. I don't know why everybody's addicted to that now. That's like a drug. Sorry. So I hear what you're saying, Mondo, but you got to consider different areas, different states, the resources that are available. Maybe in big cities, yeah, but in small towns, small cities. My god sister's, Lord have mercy, I'm gonna share this. I don't think she minds. My god sister made a lot of money, and she lived in a small town. I'm not going to say exactly where, but she found out that her husband was putting something in her drink to take her life because of the life insurance policy. And they had all the evidence. They tested her blood. She kept fainting, everything. And they said, "What is this substance?" They got all the information. And do you know they didn't do anything? She had to like literally pick up everything and relocate herself. And this guy had people looking for her. So what she did was took him off the insurance based on the reports from the doctor and the suspicion of the police department. And no matter what she did, they still did not arrest this guy, which is, I just don't understand. This is attempted termination. And because he knew people, they didn't do anything. So in those cases, let's say he was popping her upside the head, will she have the same type of response from, where she lives at? So sometimes you're right, but then again, you got to think about where the person is located. They may not have the resources. They may be lazy, like the '70s, sit down and eat a donut and be like, well, I ain't got to worry about it until a call comes in and say that this lady has been expired by the hands of her husband when it could have been prevented in the first place. So there are some people that are lazy. There are places where they don't have the resources, like for the real small hick towns. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, but tell me what you think.
Um, I know Obama put in some legislation for domestic violence legislation when he was in office. Um, I lived in a small town, and there were programs off that. Then that was a very small town, very small town. A couple of stoplights, and there were programs available for battered women, in battered women with children. There are programs out. This is 2024. I hear what you're saying, but this is 2024. If this was the 70s or the 80s, I would understand, because I've seen, females. A couple of my school teachers were being abused by their husbands, and they didn't have no way out. They had to tough it out for some years, and a lot of us didn't really know what was going on at the time until we got up in our upper class, and then the stories started surfacing around. But there are programs, they're hot, like you knew just put up. It's a hotline. It's resources in 2024, and especially with kids involved. You got to do what you got to do to get out of it. Whatever you have to do, even if you have to live in a shelter for maybe a month or two or whatever. It's inconvenience where you have to share a bathroom with other strangers or whatever. But still, your kids are safe, you're safe, and you're not in a toxic environment. Because if you got a demonic spirit, a demonic person in your home, and we've spoken about this on the back end. If you got a demonic person in your presence, and especially living in your home, anything can happen. Yeah, you got to get out of that. You got to get out of that.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm not disputing what you're saying, but I'm asking you, how do you feel? There are programs out there. You're 100% correct. How about, like I was telling you, the people were too lazy that had those positions that could make a difference. This is why a lot of people, this is why a lot of balls get dropped. It's not like all women don't want to go to a shelter. If somebody was whopping me in my head, baby, I'm gonna pack up quicker than you can bat one eye. I'm gonna be gone, or he gonna be knocked out, one of the two. But I'm saying you have people in those positions, and they don't help. I mean, a lot of times this is what it is. Or the woman is so afraid, like she is so terrified because of the way he did her, and maybe he's violent with his family, and everybody know who he's the, let's say Nino Brown type. Let's put it that kind of bad. What does she do, Mondo? I mean, literally, what does she do to get herself out of a situation when you have a person sort of like the type of person they pinned Nino Brown to be in that movie. Not the drug dealer type. We're talking about violence and having all these people surrounded you. What do you do then as a woman that suffers DV?
You got to do whatever you got to do to get out of there. So when it comes to your kids, you'll do whatever. And I do mean whatever. I ain't going to go into details live on the air.
Even if you have to pow.
You will do whatever. Look, hey, it's ways to remove that. I don't care if it's Nino Brown, Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes. You know what I'm saying? John Gotti. There's ways that a woman can remove a man out the way. Okay, I'm quite sure you've seen Snap.
Okay,
I'm quite sure. Okay, there are creative ways where you can get rid of. You know what I'm saying? You can get rid of that problem. All right.
Yeah.
And then there won't be no trace led to you. When it comes to your kids, you would do what the hell you got to do.
That's true.
By all means necessary.
Yes.
I wouldn't want my kids to grow up in no environment like that. I absolutely agree with what you're saying. But did you hear what I told you, Mondo? I'm uploading a story. A guy in Texas. He is 24 years old. I don't know who house he was at, but I cannot understand. You know, some of what I said in the video that I'm gonna upload is what I'm saying now. How did he even get close enough? How did he even get the gasoline to stick inside the 4-month-old baby's bottle? The baby drinking gasoline. He fed his own child gasoline, and someone at the house called the police. And he admitted to the police. He said, "Yeah, I did it. I wanted to take that baby out." I think it has something to do with child support and DV.
That's another thing too. That is another thing too. And before I even go there, it's really no way you can see that coming. All right, because you when it comes to a demonic mind, a person with a demonic mind, you don't know what's going through their head. This person could be pretending like, well, you got me on child support. Hey, it is what it is, but I still want to be a father. I still want to be in the child's life. I still want to spend time with them. And then they come around, spend time, and do something to the kid. You know, that's just one of them unfortunate things that you just don't see coming. I'm quite sure if that mother had any idea that this man was going to do any harm to that baby, she would have done everything in her power to keep him away. Through the court system. Legally. She would have kept him away. You know, it's easy for a mother to do that. It's easy for a mother to keep the father away from the child if he is deemed to be a danger to that child. So obviously, together, she didn't see that coming. She did not see that coming, unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying. Did he have the bottle on him? And it was just like, we'll talk about it.
I think he had it on him. He probably took a bottle, all right, bought a bottle somewhere and put the stuff in there, had it in his coat pocket or whatever, and brought it into the house. And when the mother and nobody was looking, he fed it to that baby. He caught it. That's just an unfortunate situation. He caught everybody off guard. Nobody saw that coming. I honestly don't believe that mother saw that coming.
Can't you smell gas from a mile away?
No, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let you get a little bit of rest, and me and you're gonna go live on it. So you can go ahead and create the thumbnail. We're gonna discuss this because I'm like this. Because when I was doing the upload, I kept saying, "Ooh, you knew? Hold on, girl. But I'd rather do it live with you. So if you want to do it, around 1:00 your time, maybe my time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you all have like access to like maybe the incident report or something like that, or any way to get the incident report?
It just happened 3 days ago in Texas. It just happened. So they said they're not answering really too many questions, but he's in jail. Look, see, I don't understand this, right? Other stupid, excuse me, sugar honey iced tea, they will give you $1 million bail, but they only gave him a $255,000 bail. And my thing is, you don't know if he's a dope boy or what. He could bail out and disappear. They don't even know the condition of the baby because they keeping it hush hush.
You can say stupid in here. You ain't got a sugar ice tea, nothing.
Oh, I can say shit. I can say shit. Okay.
Oh no, you can't say shit. Can't say shit.
I just said shit.
You just said it.
We said it. We said it over and over.
Yeah. So
stupid and then spell it. I didn't.
Yeah. So set it for
how do a murderer of a baby even gets? Go ahead.
Get a bail.
Yeah, how does a murderer, someone that murders a baby, gets a bail set? Attempted. Attempted. He should not have no bail.
No,
that's what I said. I said that's stupid. That's what I said. I said it's unbelievable. So I'm gonna send you the pictures, sister. We can set the thumbnail up, and Armando can come up, and we can all just go in on it. But let me drop down because I got some stuff to do.
Okay.
I don't understand either, Mondo. I don't understand
either. All right,
either.
send it and I'll take care of the
Yeah, I'm
thumbnail.
about to send you the information.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
And then the title as well on the thumbnail.
What should the title be, Mondo?
I'll be damned. That's what it should be. I'll be damned. I'm sick of this.
No, we gonna let Mondo name the title. What's the title, Mondo?
Man, I'm at a loss for words by the story. I can't even gather my thoughts.
There you go, man. I'm at a loss for words. There you go, man. I'm at a loss for words. Use that one. That's it, man. I'm at a loss for words. Real talk. I'm like, wow. So I'm gonna do some more researching on this. If it's on here, by the time I'm gonna send you the pictures and everything, you guys get through this story, sis. I know it's hard. Get through this story, and you got the right one, the devil horns.
Hold on.
And you know,
we'll see you at 1, Mondo.
Okay, yeah, I got that set up for 1:15.
Okay.
You got one for 1:15?
Yeah, I'm reading the reports.
Oh, okay, that's today. Today's Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out today.
Early. Going early.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you doing it at 1?
Yeah, 1 my time, not 1 your time.
That's 2:15 their time. 1:15. Well, it'll be. Hold on. That would be
going backwards,
9.
baby. That would be okay. 1:15 my time. That would be 10:15 your time together.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be here.
And that would. Yeah, and that'll be 12:15 your time. You know.
Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and let me get down so I can get some more. See if I can get some more information.
Okay. Baby. Yeah. So
and
do you see what it says up there? Do you think I'm playing? I'm going to hurt you. He said this.
And when people say, when a man, I tell women this all the damn time. When a man says this to you. Now, I've heard women say this to men, but a lot of times, women just, y'all just talk out of anger. When a man says this to a female, you better take it serious.
He means it. Take heed. Take heed. And the thing is your child is your priority. You brought that child into this world. You need to take care of that child no matter what. Like Armando said, by all means necessary, do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you got to do. Because I'm sorry, I'm going to jail for my child. I don't care. Hello, No Cap, how are you? I'm going to jail for my child. No matter what,
No Cap.
I'm going in because you're not hurting my child. You might come after me because I made the choice of staying with you after you done just beat the mess out of me. And then you came out, just came out of jail, and then you come back for me. My child would not have been there at that moment. I'm sorry. My child would not have been there. My child would have been taken somewhere safe. That's what pissed me off. As well as, I know, you know, she didn't think it was coming, but it came. And this is what I keep trying to tell y'all. When somebody does something, when a man puts their hands on you, a woman put their hands on you, there's something more coming behind it. If you don't leave, you have to get out. Your priority is your child. You have to get out. How do you unalive your own 6-year-old child? Your mother got the mother of your child, and then you off yourself, and then you shoot 2 friends of yours before you off yourself. Like, what is going on here? What is going on here? This is the guy that did it. If you see, he's got the ears, you know, the horns of a devil right here. Hold on. Shoot that doggone thing.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, you knew. I'm gonna tell you what it is, you knew. That's somebody with a mental illness, all right, that never got treated. Then it's a lot of people walking around here that have some kind of mental disorder. They don't even know it because they don't take the time to go get it seen about. Don't go get treated. All right, so then you add in the dude may have serious anger issues. All right, and no telling what was going on during that time. So it seems like the dude just crashed out and just spazzed out and took everybody out. Those type of people you have to be very, very careful with. You have to be very, very careful with people like that.
And the thing is, that's another thing I'm sick of too, is people with their mental health, they put it on mental health. Like, get help. You have a choice to get help. You do. If you see something that you're not, you know, like if you start acting a certain kind of way, you need to get help because there's something wrong. There is something seriously wrong with you. If you start talking to yourself and it's things that are not normal, like not as in like not saying, oh, I got to go do this today, that's one thing. But if you say things like things are talking to you, demonic things, go do this, and things that are not good, okay, things that are evil, you got to get help. There's nothing on this earth that's good of anything coming in your, like you hearing things in your head that's demonic. That would be normal. You need to get help. You need to get help before it gets out of control. You need to get that. And then he already broke her nose. Come on, he broke her nose. He fractured her nose. He beat her already. And then when he gets out, he does it and comes back and does the worst, which is what I'm trying to tell people is if he puts his hands on you, if a woman put their hands on you, this is another step. This is the other level that you guys can look for. I mean, this is something that's most likely, more than not likely to happen. And this is your national hotline throughout the nation, national hotline, okay? I need you to go call this number, 1-800-799-7233, or you could text 88788, and they can talk to you. You could talk to somebody. You could get some help. Get your child out. Your child is your priority. If you have kids, get your child out. If you choose to stay, it's up to you. But get your child the hell out. What do you think, Armando?
I agree with you. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Don't waste any time. Leave. Get up out of there.
Yes, yes. Do not stay. Don't stay. Once he puts his hands on you, just know that there's more to come. There is more to come. Yes, call the doggone 911, report it, and get that person out of your home. Male, female. I'm not saying males only do it, and I'm not saying only females do it. I'm telling you, they both do this. They could both be doing this. It's more so men because they're more likely to have the pow-pows. But as far as I'm concerned, they both do it. You're in danger either way. Men are in danger, women are in danger. Get the heck out. And do not drop the doggone charge. Don't drop the charges. Keep the charges moving. And then if you don't keep the charges, I hope to God you're in a state that the state will take over. That way you, even though you drop the charges, they'll take over. I hope to God that that's the state that you live in. And then if you don't think about getting out right away, get your child the hell out. Period. Your priority is your child. Your child was not born here, was not brought to this earth for you to allow them to see abuse going on, DV going on, okay? None of that. None of it. That's not what God put them here for. He did not say, "Hey, this is where we're going to put you and this is what you got to deal with the rest of your life." No, we're not. That's not it. That's not what they came for. Hello, Boswell. How are you? Thank you for coming. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus.
Salute to you,
Christ.
Boswell. Yeah, this is where a lot of females mess up at. They go down there and they press charges, and then, the guy is in there for maybe like a day or two. Then they get to feeling sorry for the guy, and they'll go down there and drop the charges. In some states, and in most states, the state take over. You can't drop nothing.
Exactly. And I seen some cases. I was going to talk about them, but this one is just it's taking a lot out of me. This is horrible. This is definitely not it. For a man goes and unalives his own daughter, 6-year-old daughter. And I mean, what was he thinking? He literally pows his 6-year-old daughter and takes her to a home. What is he thought she was gonna be okay? What the heck was he doing? Why would he have done that? Like you said, yeah, there's possible mental health issue, but I'm not going to sit there and excuse this in any manner. I'm not excusing him for his mental health that he has, whatever the issue is. I'm not excusing this. And then you go and you unalive the mother of your child. And then you tell your friend, "Oh, she's in the car sleeping." And then you lie about it, like as if that person's not going to go check. Are you kidding me? That person also got shot, and their friend and another friend of his got shot. So 2 of his friends got shot, but they are recovering. But the mom and the 6-year-old have passed on. They're not alive anymore, you guys. This is horrible. Her own father unalived her. You're going to hell no matter what. And you should have just did yourself and not did anything to anybody else. If you already had that thought, you don't want to go to prison, you don't want to suffer in prison, then you should have just went ahead and off yourself and don't worry about anybody else. That's how I feel about that. What do you think about that? Don't you think they ought to just take care of themselves and leave everybody else out of it?
Absolutely.
For what? For what? Oh my God. Hello, Daryl. How are you?
Salute to you, Daryl. Good morning to you. And it starts with the laws. They need to toughen up on domestic violence. And like I was stating during the debates, they need to toughen up on domestic violence laws. There's too many slap on the wrist. Too many slap on the wrist. Too many leniency when it comes to domestic violence. They're not protecting the women. They're not protecting the women and the children. If you're not protecting the women, you're definitely not protecting the children.
Exactly. Now this one here, I believe, hold on, I think this is the video. Somebody else went through the same type of thing. Hold on, let me see where it went. Hold on, I'm trying to find which one had it. Because the woman, it has, she's trying to pass a law. Did you hear about that?
No, I haven't heard about that.
Where they cannot come around. Hold on. I don't know why it's not popping up. Could be on this one. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to just share this so you guys could watch it while I find the right one. This is horrible. Okay, hold on one second, guys. I don't want to grab the wrong one. Okay.
Coverage you can count on.
We start this evening with breaking news. This mother right here is dead, and her 6-year-old is in critical condition. 2 other people were injured, and the suspect is dead. All in what investigators are calling a murder-suicide. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Julian Grace. Well, this situation played out across 2 counties early this morning. Crime scenes in Wilson and also Nash County. WRAL's Carly Haynes is live in Wilson County at the sheriff's office there. Carly, what more can you tell us?
Well, law enforcement believes that this all got started through a domestic dispute. Now, the Wilson County Sheriff's Office says that 6-year-old is currently undergoing surgery. It's unclear if she's going to live at this point. 2 of the other victims were taken to ECU Health, also undergoing surgery. I want to show you the location where this all got started. This was the scene hours later at a home in Wilson County where deputies say that first shooting happened. At 5 this morning, deputies found a man and a woman shot here. The sheriff's office said the suspect, 32-year-old Daquan Jones, then drove off with a woman whom he had a relationship with and her 6-year-old child, later dropping off that child at a home in Nash County with a gunshot wound. Listen to this broadcasted by radio traffic from Nash County EMS.
Passenger call units reference Lee Road. Sheriff's office on scene advised going to be a 6-year-old female victim with shallow breathing. Is requesting emergency traffic.
And Jones is accused of then driving to a friend's home on Jamie Road in Nash County, then shooting himself. The woman he was with was found dead in her car. I want to go now to WRAL's Laura Levine, who actually spoke with a friend at that crime scene.
The hours-long investigation began in Wilson County, where several people were shot, including that 6-year-old girl. The investigation ended right here on Jamie Road in Nash County, where investigators found a woman dead inside of a car and a man shot dead inside of this house. Nash County Sheriff deputies surrounded this home on Jamie Road. Family members of the victim wiping tears and holding each other as the bodies were removed from the scene.
It happened. And it's like a Lifetime movie.
Unfortunately, this is no movie. Sean Alston lives at the home that has now become the center of a crime scene. He said he was sleeping when he heard his friend Daquan Jones come in the house.
Describe what you heard and...
Nothing. Pow. Pow. And then police. Get down, get down.
Quick moments, and he had no idea what was going on. But he tells me he has known both Jones and his now dead girlfriend for years, still processing the loss of life.
You seem so, numb to the situation, I'm sure.
For now. For now.
I spoke with Sheriff Keith Stone by phone while I was on the scene about how this situation unfolded.
There is a BOLO put out for the possible suspect, and the suspect was located in Nash County near a gold rock. And when officers pulled up There was one shot fired. Law enforcement made entry into the house and found one subject that was deceased inside of the house.
Jones was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Before that, he shot his girlfriend. She was found dead inside of the car Jones was driving when he fled the scene at Weaver Circle. And family members related to the victim that was found here on Jamie Road tell me that it was too soon to talk about the situation. However, they ask for prayers from the community at this time. Laura Levine, WREL News in Nash County.
And family members of the woman who was killed say her name was Kiera Massenberg. She was 27 years old. They gave us these photos of her, and we are still working to confirm the identities of the other victims. Carly Haynes, WRAL News, live in Wilson County.
Your insurance settlement.
So this is, it happened in Carolina. I think it was Carolina, Nash County. I think it's in Carolina. Make sure. I don't want to give you the wrong information. Yeah, it's North Carolina. It's in North Carolina. That's where it happened. Trying to see. Okay. Look like they have another video. Give me a second. It's got like 13 seconds. Give me a second, you guys. I'm coming with it. But this is North Carolina, Nash County, North Carolina. Okay, this is directly from the news. Give me a second. This is horrible.
Jones, one of the people shot in that quadruple shooting, did pass away earlier today from injuries sustained in that shooting. And to get you up to speed and recap here, authorities say that Zoe's dad, 32-year-old Daquan Jones, shot Zoe and her mother, Kiera Massenberg, as well as two other people, Micaiah Page and Devontae Ricks, before taking his own life. 6-year-old Zoe had been hospitalized since Sunday morning in critical condition following that shooting, but tragically that spokesperson again saying she passed away earlier this evening. Eyewitness News reached Devontae Ricks' father earlier today, who said his son was still hospitalized after being shot in his chest, fighting for his life, as well as the Massenberg family, who said this situation was all still too raw for them to comment. And obviously the circumstances surrounding this shooting are still very much under investigation. The Wilson County Sheriff's Office leading that investigation. We are still pressing law information for our effort on where things stand, as well as reaching out to those families that have been impacted here. And meantime, we are starting to see the impact of this rollout into the community on social media. We're seeing tributes. We're seeing events from prayer services to fundraisers that will be following here in the coming days as support really begins to rally around these families that have been impacted by this horrible act here. But obviously just a really terrible update, one we weren't hoping to share with you tonight at 11, but that we've learned here earlier today. Steve, Lauren.
Wow. So this is what's going on. This is what's going on, guys. Hello, Suke. How are you? Thank you for coming in. So that's the national DV number, you guys. 1-800-733-7233. Text 88788. So you can either text it or you can call that number. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is horrible. How do you just unalive your 4-year-old child, her mother, shoot your 2 friends, and then you unalive yourself? Oh, Lord have mercy. So I have some more things I wanted to read to you guys. Give me 1 second. I don't think it's any videos in this. Some of it is in the UK and some of it is here. So this is another situation that this is crazy, y'all. Okay, I'm going to share the picture of them because I don't see a video of it. So let me see here. These 2 here. These 2 people here. Parents never fed their 3-year-old daughter solid foods, causing malnutrition and tooth decay so severe it would be unbearable to eat. These 2 here, they look like they're eating. Why aren't they feeding their child? And what's the use of having a child if you're not going to feed them? If you're not going to take care of them? For what reason? Why would you have a child if you're not going to take care of them? A mother and father are behind bars after they refused to feed their 3-year-old daughter solid foods, which led to malnutrition and severe tooth decay, Kentucky police said. Cody Alfred and Jada McDowell, both 32, are each facing a charge of first-degree criminal child abuse. According to the criminal complaint, the child was taken to Hopkins County Health Department for a WIC appointment on July 12th. Staff recognized the girl as unwell and determined her hemoglobin levels to be dangerously low. Madisonville Detective Kyle Dame wrote in the complaint. They told McDowell to take the girl to a pediatrician immediately. The pediatrician had the girl transported via ambulance to emergency room. Are y'all listening to this? What on earth is going on in the world? I don't know. This is not in the UK. This is in the US. This is in Kentucky. But I do have some for the UK. I'm going to change the background when I get ready to talk about the UK. Oh, the child was admitted to a children's hospital for a rapid heartbeat and chronically ill and malnutrition. She also needed a blood transfusion and dental consult. Wow. Due to severe tooth decay and tartar buildup, investigators determined the girl's diet consists of gallons of milk a day through a bottle without solid food, the complaint said. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Her parents also were supposed to see a doctor for follow-up appointment in 2021 about a hole in the girl's heart. Jesus Christ. But they never took her, the complaint said. They also missed a cardiology appointment 2023. That's a heart doctor. They missed the appointment. It's difficult to describe the poor condition of the teeth. The doctors wrote the level of the decay and tartar buildup was like nothing ever seen. Wow. The level of pain associated with trying to eat with teeth in that condition would be unbearable. Jesus Christ. The parents also ignored instructions on 5 occasions to take the girl to the dentist, cops say. 5 times. It took you guys 5 times, and then do something about this. This is horrible. Their actions have been undoubtedly put the girl in a situation that could cause serious physical injury, cops said. Evansville, Indiana, NBC affiliate WFIE reports the girl is now in custody of social services and is doing better. Thank God for that. But it took 5 times for them to do something. Police took McDowell and Alfred to the Hopkins County Jail on Saturday, where they remain on a $1,000 bond. Really? $1,000 bond? So what, is it going to take a child to pass on for them to do anything further than a $1,000 bond for these 2 criminals? Hold on. Malnutrition can also cause you to pass on. They could have easily unalived this poor child. Oh my God. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. All right, next case. Let me see, where's this at? Okay, so these are in the UK. I'm trying to show you guys the ones that are not in the UK yet. Oh, this is the one that Together was talking about. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. All right, you guys, this is hard to swallow these things that's going. I mean, this is so sad. Okay. Now I'm going to put the UK up because this is going to be UK situation. Hold on 1 second. This is the UK background. All right, here we go. Knife point carjacker sentenced to 9 years after the police pursued in a Staffordshire. I guess that's how you say it. And this is the video. Let me share it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. It's only 49 seconds long.
Connect, collaborate, and win together with TeamViewer.
Oh, God. I'm glad they caught him. But he got out of the car. Still got busted. He's walking like nothing's going on. Wow. Hold on 1 second. Let me tell you guys something. Now, I'm going to remove this because you have to see this. This is crazy. Hold on. I'm going to let you guys see this again, but with a little bit more clarity. Hold on. We're going to put this one here. Okay. I'm going to put this on again because it's only 49 seconds long, but it got a lot of information just that quick. All right. Here we go. This fool gets out the car and look at this. He's just walking like nothing is happening. Walking, not running, walking. You are under arrest. What the heck is really going on here? Wow. That's just one of them. Give me a second. That's just one of them. Lord have mercy. Here's another one. Here's one. This one, they got a warning. They got a warning on this one. This happened. Let me see when this happened. Hold on. I'm looking to see when it happened. Not where, but when. It says Monday at 8 p.m., but it doesn't say what date. Oh, this happened in 2022. No, this did happen. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you guys. This is crazy. I don't know if you guys know about this in the UK, but this happened in the UK as well. All right, here we go. Hopefully I won't stutter too much on the words because, like I said, some of these words are hard for me to say at times. Okay, so you guys see this, right? All right, you guys see it. Okay, here we go. Doctor warned Valdo Colocane, I don't know how you say it, Colocane, I don't know, could unalive 3 years before Nottingham stabbing. Do you guys know anything about that? Did anybody hear about this? This is about a mental health illness going on here, okay? A doctor warned that Valdo, I'm not going to even say his name, mental illness was so severe he could unalive someone 3 years before he stabbed 3 people to death, in Nottingham. His medical records reveal. They didn't do anything about it, really? Valdo family, who were shown the records only after he was sentenced in a indefinite detention in a high security hospital for the attacks. Have criticized and missed opportunities they believe they could have prevented the unaliving. See, I got to change the words and it gets me all over the place. Anyway, they shared a 300-page summary. Oh my goodness. Of Valdo. Wow. Medical notes with BBC Panorama. I don't know what that is. Program. Which they say shows how he was down by the NHS. Hold on one second. Let me take this down because I don't know what these letters and all that is. Give me a second. Okay, where are we at? By the NHS. Okay, June 2023, Valdo fatally stabbed, wow, a 19-year-old student, Barnaby Weber and Gracie O'Malley. Wow. and a school caretaker in Coates, 65 years old, wow, in Nottingham. He also injured 3 people while driving a stolen van. Wow, wow, wow. The victim's family are reported to have complained to the BBC that the program was made without their involvement. A source close to the family told the Daily Telegraph that they have demanded the inclusion of a disclaimer pointing out the program had been made without their acknowledgement or consent. They are reported to be unhappy that the BBC told the families only an outline of the programming's content and not the full details. Wow. So he was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenic, 2020, discharged in the care of the community mental health team. He was sectioned 4 times in less than 2 years. The second time he was sectioned was July 2020. Wow. After he violently broke into a neighbor's flat. I guess that would be house. Is that house when it says neighbor's flat? Wow, this is horrible. Let me see. Did they arrest him for all this? And then, according to the BBC, Valdo, medical notes revealed that the autumn 2020, he admitted lying to the doctors about no longer hearing voices so that he could be discharged from the hospital. And then in 2022, the community, mental health team discharged him to his GP on the day an arrest warrant was issued for him over the assault of a police officer. What? Are you serious? So they believed him that he wasn't hearing voices and they just let him go. And this is what happens. Flat is normally smaller than a house, 1-2 bedroom. Oh, okay. I got you. Did you know about this guy? About Valdo? Daryl? This is horrible. Oh my gosh. So, I'm trying to see if this was, I think this is an article. Okay, so this is an article explaining why supposedly you guys are having riots. I don't know if you heard about it, but they're saying that July 29, 2 young girls, BB King, 6, Elise, 7, were unalived in a mass stabbing at Taylor Swift themed dance class in Southport, which we already know about that in England. By the following morning, a third girl, Alice, 9-year-old, succumbed to her injuries. That means she passed on. 8 other children and 2 adults also were critically injured. Police arrested Axel, I can't even say his name, Ruda Cubana, at the site of the crime and later charged him with unaliving of the 3 girls. 10 additional counts of attempted unaliving and possession of a curved kitchen knife. The gruesome incident is the worst attack against children in the UK since Dublin massacre in 1996. I'm gonna have to look into that one. In the hours of following, false claims circulated on the on the social media that the perpetrator was a Muslim immigrant who had arrived by boat. Wow. The misinformation set off series of riots again across the Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The unrest began in Southport the day after stabbings, as the police clashed with as many as 1,000 rioters at a local mosque, with 50 officers injured in the day that followed. Additional violence broke out. More than 20 British towns, cities, including London, Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, and Belfast in the Northern Ireland. Wow. As of last week, more than 400 people had been arrested, and police remained vigilant, deploying 6,000 riot officers over the weekend. Wow. About the prospect of further violence, the widespread rioting has quickly surpassed the last series of significant UK riots more than a decade ago, when there was violent unrest following the death of Mark Duggan, who was shot by London's Metropolitan Police. Oh, I'm going to have to look into that one. Who is responsible for stabbing? Okay, there you have his name is Axel Rudakubana. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly or not. And is not a Muslim, nor is he an immigrant. He was born in Welsh city of Cardiff in 2006 to a Rwandan parents who came to the UK in 2002. Since 2013, the family has lived in a village, Banks, Lancashire. I hope I'm saying it correct. A few miles outside of Southport. After moving to the Banks, Axel got involved in the local theater. And in 2017, he had a role in the West End musical. He was also picked up by a children's casting agency in 2018, appeared in advertisements for the BBC Children in Need, a program that supports local charities across the UK. The video has since been taken down from the internet. Neighbors described Axel as a quiet, shy boy who was often heard singing. Axel's motive in the attack remains unknown. Yeah, they don't know. Wow. It's been 3 weeks and they still don't know why he did it. This is crazy. In his court appearance August 2nd, he hid much of his face inside his shirt and did not give a statement. Hold on, this thing jumped. Hold on. It jumped. Of course it jumped. Let me get back to it because it jumped. There we go. All right, let me bring it back. All right. A coverage of the riots has continued. Axel, motive, and identity, and the lives lost in Southport have become less significant than analysis on the online, far-right, and anti-immigrant nature of riots. Social division fueled by social media speculation. Located on the England northwest coast, roughly 20 miles north of Liverpool. Southport is best known as a pleasant seaside destination, yet the riots began there following the stabbing, exposed a growing culture and political rift of national, if not international, proportions. Wow. This thing keeps jumping. Jeez. Hold on. Sorry about that, you guys. It keeps jumping every time I move it. I don't know why. Okay. One of the stabbing victims described as ensuing a riot, having a little to do with the stabbing themselves. What the heck? One of the stabbing victims described the ensuing riots as having very little to do with the stabbings themselves. There appeared to be an undercurrent of discontent for some time about the level of immigration, and this is just a catalyst and a trigger. I don't think it's a root cause. Root cause. John Hayes told the Independent. Independent is the reporting, the news that's reporting this. 63-year-old Hayes was stabbed in the thigh while attempting to protect the children in the class. Oh, that's right. That's the other guy that was at that class. All right. Before authorities released Axel identity, the name, whatever that name is, was already circulating online as a purport suspect that that's not him. It is Axel, they saying. At the time they're saying it's Ali Al Shakuti. I don't know who that is. I think that's the name they were saying before they found out that they're saying is Axel. National media outlets were quick to describe the identity as a false, but to little avail. Instead of anti-immigrant advocates, succeeded in continuing to stoke fear about Muslim immigrants. There it goes again, jumping around. Okay, the UK court released Axel's name August 1st, just days before the suspect turned 18. In hopes of curbing the riots and misinformation, UK courts generally do not release the names of minors, but Judge Andrew told reporters that he decided to make Axel's name public because continuing to prevent full reporting at this stage has disadvantage of allowing others up to mischief to continue to spread misinformation in a vacuum. Let me see if this is going to move without jumping. The new information did little to quell an unrest. The conflict continued to grow both on city streets and in online platforms. Forums include X, WhatsApp, and especially Telegram. One scholar estimated Scholar, I don't know what Scholar is, estimated that there were more than 27 million impressions on social media speculating that the Southport attacker was Muslim, a migrant, foreigner, or refugee. And now they're saying it's Axel. Hold on. Okay, it's almost done here. Failings? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that. All right, let me get back up here. It jumped again. Okay, but several of the central features, nope, not features, figures, wow. But several of central figures in the online activity, I'm trying to read this so fast that I'm messing up really bad here. Online activity aren't in UK at all. Tommy Robinson, whose real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, and who co-founded the English Defence League, largely defunct far-right group that argued Muslims could not integrate into English society, posted Cyprus, about the riot, speculating that UK authorities were manipulating the public about suspects' identity. British American social media influencer, self-described Andrew Tate said, hold on, that the Southport attacker was an illegal immigrant and later admitted he was wrong. He is currently awaiting trial, Romania, on charges of rape and human trafficking. Wow. And will subsequently be extradited to the UK on further charges of external aggravation. Excuse me, I can't say that word. It's the sex word. Anyway, Russian websites and state media are also suspected of promoting the false news, publishing misinformation on the site Channel 3 now. Okay. On the streets, Labour government reaction. Some of the worst violence occurred on August 4th outside of Birmingham in the town of Rotherham. There's hundreds stormed a Holiday Inn Express, known to the house asylum seeker. The rioters pleaded police with bricks. That means they threw bricks and things and chairs and kicked in the hotel windows. Wow. Fear of more violence. Wednesday and Thursday were curbed by anti-riot police and widespread counter-protests across the UK. Thousands turned out to the protest mosques, hotel, housing asylum seekers, and agencies providing services to immigrants. Wow, y'all were right. This is the first major crisis faced by Prime Minister Keir Starmer, month-old Labour Party government. Starmer, who played a key role in the government's response to 2011 riots, then Director of Public Prosecutions, has vowed to use the full extent of UK law against the rioters. The government has also assembled some 6,000 specialists, police officers to respond to further violence. Wow. Of the excuse me, of the more than 120 people who have been charged, 2 Southport riders have been jailed for 5 years for their participation in the violence. Wow. Okay, you guys, next time I'm just gonna put all this in the the AI reading thing. I'm not gonna read. I don't like reading like that loud. I normally like reading to myself, not loud. Let's see what else they got. Okay, all that is allegedly. But that's what they put in the papers. I mean, in the online. Let me see what else they have here. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I thought they would have some more, but they don't have anything else. Let me look one more place. Anybody see anything new in the UK other than this old stuff? I'm just letting you guys, the reason why I read that stuff is because it's a lot of things going on in the past and pretty sure in the future. I hope not, but this is what it looks like. I think I did this one. Yeah, that's the one I already did that. Now let me look and see if there's anything new. Let's see. Just seen on the news, an 11-year-old girl was on a holiday from Australia. Oh my gosh. Let me go ahead and pull that one up. Did you send it to the email? Let me see. Hold on. "11-year-old date." Let's see. Let me see. Australia. Let me see if they have anything about it other than that. Like if there's a video. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up now. I read a little too much, so I'm going to send this to my AI to read it for me so I don't mess it up. Right? Okay. Give me 1 second. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm getting it out right now. Okay. Okay. So of course they don't have all the information we need, but we do know that they do have some info. Okay. Lord have mercy. I'm just gonna let you guys hear it. What story? Send it to me. Send me the information. All right, so this is about the 11-year-old and her mom. Okay. This is the information that we have for them. The update is this. Hold on, let me turn this music down so you guys can hear it very clearly. All right, y'all ready to hear it? Here we go.
DFAT has confirmed an 11-year-old. The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, DFAT, has confirmed an 11-year-old child stabbed in Leicester Square in London on Monday is an Australian. The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, DFAT, has confirmed an 11-year-old child stabbed in Leicester Square in London on Monday is an Australian. The ABC understands the family is from New South Wales. The ABC understands the family is from New South Wales. The ABC understands the family is from New South Wales. London's Metropolitan Police said the girl was seriously injured, though her injuries are not life-threatening, and she has since been discharged from hospital. London's Metropolitan Police said the girl was seriously injured, though her injuries are not life-threatening, and she has since been discharged.
My AI is tripping.
The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, DFAT.
Hold on, this thing going berserk on me. See, AI, you cannot do your AI with this thing. Hold on one second. I'm gonna change something on here. Is it the rate, the pitch, maybe? All right, let's see if the pitch sounds better like this.
The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, DFAT, has confirmed an 11-year-old child stabbed in Leicester Square in London on Monday is an Australian. The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, DFAT, has confirmed an 11-year-old child stabbed in Leicester Square in London on Monday is an Australian. The ABC understands the family is from New South Wales. The ABC understands the family is from New South Wales. The ABC understands the family is from New South Wales. The ABC understands the family is from London's Metropolitan Police said the girl was seriously injured, though her injuries are not life-threatening, and she has since been discharged from hospital. London's Metropolitan Police said the girl was seriously injured, though her injuries are not life-threatening, and she has since been discharged. London's Metropolitan. A DFAT spokesperson said assistance was being provided to 2 Australians injured in the attack. However, UK police said only the young girl had been physically hurt. A DFAT spokesperson said assistance was being provided to 2 Australians injured in the attack. However, UK police said only the young girl had. while it was initially believed the girl's mother, 34, was also hurt. Police said that blood from her daughter's injuries had been mistaken for injuries of her own. While it was initially believed the girl's mother, 34, was also hurt, police said that blood from her daughter's injuries had been mistaken. Prosecutor David Burns said the girl and her mother, who were tourists, were in the Leicester Square area just before the incident, which he said was a random attack on a child. Prosecutor David Burns said the girl and her mother, who were tourists, were in the Leicester Square area just before the incident, which he said was a random attack on a child. Pinteru was not asked to enter any pleas and was remanded in custody ahead of his next court hearing at the Old Bailey on September 10. Pinteru was not asked to. The defendant has approached the 11-year-old girl, placed her into a headlock, and he has then stabbed her 8 times to the body. Burns said, the defendant has approached the 11-year-old girl, placed her into a headlock, and he has then stabbed her 8 times to the body.
So there it is. The little girl is out from the hospital. Thank God. She's out from the hospital, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my AI. I'm about to fire my AI. It repeats and repeats and repeats. I don't know what's going on. It didn't used to do that. Now it's doing it. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so did you send me the link to that story, Daryl? I gotta find a better reading thing. That definitely ain't it. So it looks like I have another notification. Let's see what that one's about. Oh, they're just talking about the weather. Daryl, if you're still in here, can you send me the link to that story? You said it's on the Sun. I'm still here. Okay. All right, let me look and see if it popped up yet, because it hasn't yet. I didn't get anything, Daryl. You said you did? Oh, there it is. I just got it. I just got it. Hold on, let me see. I just got it. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, you guys, this is another crazy one. Yeah, I got it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to come back later, guys, because I want to show you this real quick because this is UK still. I'll come back later. I got something I have to take care of. Hold on one second. Got another crazy one to show y'all. Be quiet. There's always an ad. Hold on, I gotta turn it on. Hold on, I gotta bring it back. Okay, here we go. You guys, this is horrible. Another situation, but this is in the UK. Is this in the UK? I think so. Oh, gosh. When is this ever going to stop? Here we go. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. For some odd reason, it was glitching. It wasn't letting me play it. But here we go. Let me make it bigger.
She was found unresponsive with her throat slashed in her Gold Coast home around 6 p.m. yesterday. Her father made the grim discovery. But the girl's mother, Jingjing Zhu, was nowhere to be found. Hours before her daughter's dead body was discovered, she was spotted in the car, reversing, mounting the gutter, then driving off. Online posts are also under investigation. This is believed to be the 46-year-old ranting about gods, demons, spirits. 7 News understands she told police she believed her little girl was possessed.
Oh my God.
Realtor.com is the #1 app real estate professionals trust. So when you're buying or selling...
Oh my God. What is going on? For real, for real. Hey, Dub, how are you? How are you? Okay, so yeah, I have to go take care of something, and then I'll come back on. Give me 2 hours. Me too. They always they cut you off every time. I don't think it was even longer than that. It was just like a short video. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anything on here. Yeah, it was on. That's sad. Oh my God, her own mother? Oh my God, I see why you didn't want to send it to me. You're at the mall right now? Well, you stay safe. Be careful. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, you guys, I know this doesn't go to this, but this is what I have to do for my birthday boy here. Hold on. Here you go. Happy birthday. Oh, let me take that off. Hold on. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I would sing it, but you guys will probably think, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and sing it anyway. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dove. Happy birthday to you. There we go. That's all you're going to get out of me. Oh my God. For 1:30? Okay, your time, 1:30 your time? Oh, Daryl, you want me to sing you happy birthday. That's why you saying it. Oh my goodness. Yeah? Okay, so 1:30 your time is going to be 3:30 my time. Okay, I got you. And I know that you asked me earlier, Daryl, what time it was here. It's 12:14 here. And I know it's 6:14 over there. So, yeah. Okay, so I do have to leave. I got something to go take care of. And I will come back afterwards. Okay. Let me see. So together, yours is at 1:30. My time is, okay. You guys are going to be sleeping, y'all. Oh. How late do you guys stay up? Because that's going to be like late. How long is our live going to be together? At 1:30? If you're still in here, what time are we going to be getting off? Like an hour? Because that'll make it 4:30 my time. It'll make it 10 o'clock their time. That's late. That's still late. Oh, man. Well, we got the information on the 11 and 34-year-old. They're from Australia. So an hour and a half. Okay. All right. So basically, that's what we'll be at Togethers at 1:30 her time, and it'll be 3:30 my time. If I come back, it'll be for a short time. If the other live, because I have another live I have to join as well. It's a serious live that we both are joining together, and I are joining. It's going to be the Wolfpack channel. And that's already starting. I believe it's already started. Let me make sure. Yes, it's already started. So I got to get going. Thank you guys for coming. And how about I give you guys a 30-minute heads up that I'm going to be coming back. And I'll let you know what time it is. If not today, I'll start tomorrow at 10. And we'll do a longer live tomorrow. Thank you, Daryl, for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you, Deb, for coming together, Armando, and everybody else that came in. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate y'all. Let me make sure that I have everybody. I don't want to make anybody feel like they're left out. Suke, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Boswell, thank you for coming in. No Cap, thank you for coming in. And let's see. Young Rias, thank you for coming in. I think that's it. Let me make sure. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but I got to get going. Oh, and Sej is S-E-J. I think that's how you say your name. I'm sorry if I'm saying it incorrectly. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. But I will be back. If not today, I will definitely be back tomorrow for sure. And we'll do a longer one tomorrow. Hey, Ruku. I said Ruku again. Karu, how are you? Thank you for coming in, but I have to get going. See you. Thank you. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to see you guys in a little bit. If not tomorrow, like I said, definitely tomorrow, if not today. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all. There we go. Bye.